All right, so for this video, let's quickly set the stage for our build out and go over the first 10 rule. And some of you real OG copywriters know exactly what I mean. But this actually comes from a quote from one of the most successful sales trainers of all time. So let's go ahead and check out what he has to say.
It's not so much what you want to say as what the customer wants to hear that makes sales. Your first 10 words are more important than your next 10,000. In fact, if your first 10 words aren't the right words, you won't have a chance to use the next 10,000 because your customer will walk away from you physically if he doesn't float away from you mentally.
All right, so let's recap real quick what the man who actually coined the phrase, sell the sizzle, not the steak, just told us. First, it's not so much what you want to say, but what your customer wants to hear. That's what makes sales, which is staying true to our audience first strategy. Next, your first 10 words are more important than your next 10,000, which if we translate that into what we're doing, this means your headline. Because if your headline doesn't actually address what your customer wants to hear, tying back into that huge dump of data that we just went through, then it really doesn't matter how skillful the rest of your copy is. Because an offer focused or a you focused headline will cause your customer to actually walk away from you, not only physically, meaning they click the heck away from your page, but they'll walk away from you mentally. They'll check out, which actually translates into a poor conversion rate. Again, on cold paid traffic, your headline has to regurgitate what we know the customer already wants to hear from the profit matrix process. It's not about pitching your fancy concept. Save that for a remarketing type of campaign or a warmer audience strategy or even your flakebook campaigns. You got to remember, as soon as they actually click on your ad and land on your profit lure, it is now 100% the responsibility of your funnel to produce the conversions. So if you have a high bounce rate, change your headline. If you have a high CPA, change your headline. If you have poor lead quality, change your headline. This type of stuff cannot be manipulated in the ad platform with any amount of settings or magical levers, no matter what anyone tells you. Remember the 7 laws. You cannot fix your funnel with traffic. So for the next video, let's actually start the building out of the profit lure. So go ahead and open up whatever, funnel software that you use, or at the very least, go ahead and open up like a Google document or a Word document editor so that you can at least follow along and practice. And once you got it open, I'll see you in the next training.